You there! Are you tired of typical MMOs and want to play something awesome and carry awesome swords, pickaxes, swords, and blocks, and crates, and empty hands, and back to swords? Well, sign up to SkySaga! I've lost the plot. I've lost the plot. Okay, so we are back on SkySaga. It's Finn from Double Tap Gamers. As per usual, you know the drill. But I have some upsetting news today. Today is going to be the last episode of the season, I think, because, well, we have done everything. We have finished our island. We have done all the little bits and bobs and tidied it up. We have covered all our adventures. We have made kick-ass Crimsonite and Abyssal gear. I'm going to still play it, but I thought, what better way to end a season than to do a whole entire tour of my island and go through the whole entire 4X process and kind of talk about it. So that's what we've got planned today. I am sorry. We're waiting for Alpha 5, which is pretty much around the corner, I have been told, so don't worry. We'll not be out of SkySaga content too long. But it's all cool. So, this is the entrance. So, the thought process behind the entrance was, when we originally put it in, you probably remember from early episodes, it was kind of like a weird spaceship crashed into the side island, but then we decked it out because we got new recipes. So, we managed to put all these fancy pillars, ink wood, that lovely, lovely ink wood. We got some gold fencing down. And we put the ship right on the end here, so you spawn. Now, we've done it specifically this way, so you can't really jump up on the side of the island. You can't double jump glitch either. If you can, well, that's just cheating. But we've done it so basically there's only one way into the island, and that was by this main entrance here. Boom. Now, this was the first concept. Me and Kosh had this idea. Well, we came together, sat down and went, what can we do for this alpha? Alpha 4 and 4.5. And we decided a maze would be a really good idea, and things just kind of went from there. So, we started building the maze and we put in all this kind of crazy flooring. Some of it's not finished, but trying to find back where that is, well, it's a maze, it's really hard to do. So, we test running it with Chime and Ben Fisher a couple of times, and they found it really easy. So we needed to get rid of the whole idea of being able to go to the left in the maze, follow the wall all the way to the left, and it'll take you to the exit. Now, we built a prison in here, a little prison room, which we're going to finish off, but it will get done. So, we've done this whole kind of thought process, and the idea was, how can we get rid of that rule, that one specific rule? And it is a massive size. It is a really big size. It has 2 floors to it. So how can we get rid of that rule of kind of always going around one side? So, the idea was, have one exit, only one exit, and nothing else. Now, if you go all the way around one side, you will get lost, you will get stuck. And it was really, really difficult to do. So, Kosh has done all the maze. I've came along and done some of the details, like the flooring with him, and rechanged out some of the walls, redone the lighting, so we've got this nice, like, red torches shining through. But the best way to do it is basically not have a torch in your hand if you're going to run it. Now, it's open to anybody now. We've opened it up. Anybody can come, as long as you're on a friends of the friends or one of our friends. You can come to the island, you can come and hang out, you can come and run around and do things. And, well, not really do, but you can't build. That's one thing you can't do. And as you can see, it is huge, this place. This place is absolutely huge. We've got foxes walking around in here now. Look at that. Foxes, just to make things harder, the fox is going to disco breakdance around the light. Look at him go. He's got some moves here. So, a lot of crazy stuff going on. So, we didn't want to kind of allow you to get out that easy. Now, there is a way out. I don't know if you've seen previous videos and managed to do it, but there is one way to get out, and that is to follow the barrels. Now, we made it so it's kind of, it's there, but if you're not paying attention, and we see it quite a lot, it happens, people run straight past. Oh, got some windstone. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ah, it's falling through the ceiling. So, you can get lost yourself. I even get lost. I'm lost right now. So, we wanted to be able to kind of make it so it's not noticeable. Wow, them shadow flickering is killing me right now in here. So many torches. So many torches. So, we wanted to do it so if you head towards the barrels, as you can see, it's really, really hidden because we got a ventilation under here. We got a manhole, and under that manhole is obviously a brazier. and that's giving it smoke, so it's not as clear, so you would just kind of run through. But the trick behind it is to jump up on here, and we come down here. Now, we've left this kind of, this is the back end, this is the underground of the maze. Nothing needs to be spectacular in here. It's dark, it's dirty, it's dusty, it's sandy, it's not finished, it's just the bowels of the island, we'll say. So that'll take you out anyhow. So once you jump down, it'll allow you to come out here. Now, you don't want to go this way. If you see this way, you're going the wrong way. This will take you back into the maze. But what you want to do is you want to come this way. Now, I've changed the rule. We've got a little bit of wood going on, as you can see. Nice and decked out with wood again. Now, this takes you down, and I finished it off. I finished it off, everybody. Eventually finished it off. So this will take you down into the portal room. Now, everyone thinks once... I've seen it quite a bit. When people come to the island, they think, ah, the portal room. That's it. It's done. Wow, I'm suffering today with frames. I think it's all the lighting and all the torches. So, look at that. Ah, that hurts a lot. So, once you're down here, you can kind of like save. Oh, that's I'm memory leaking actually. I am memory leaking. 2 seconds, so I don't crash. I'll quickly exit and come back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so we are back. So I do apologize that for some reason, and I don't know if it's since the pump on my water cooling completely burnt out and I've had to go back to my stock cooler. When it comes to lighting and shadows and things like that, I don't play with lighting with shadows anyways, because the flickering and stuff gives kind of a migraine, but until it gets smoothed out, there is a slight issue and they're all aware of it, so it's all good. And Radiant Worlds, I have great hopes for. So, I'm drinking vanilla coffee, is probably why I'm a bit crazy today. So, what we didn't want to do is people coming and going, oh, that's it. This is the portal room, we've got out the maze, we've got the portal room, that's it, it's complete, there's no more to it. So, what we've done is we changed it up. So we got like nice little lighting, we've got some rope and different kind of textures. You might get some ideas and different kind of things you might want to do on your island. So this is more of like an inspiration kind of episode. There is a lot better builders than myself, mind, but this is just how I build. This is just my thought process and Kosh's thought process. So what we've done is we took out and we put braziers all on the same level behind iron fences, and we've got these nice lovely wooden shutters, and that gives us the kind of light, the nice glow down here. The torch is obviously behind fences and some rope just to give it a little bit of extra design, and I've put up some new little iron bits up top. Now up top's where it's changed mainly because we changed all that, as you saw in the last time-lapse, last episode I believe. We changed the market, so things got changed, but I just love it. So we detailed the place, we've got different colours, and it's all to do with the lighting. Now, we haven't finished with all the chests. My wife actually organised them all, so they're all categorised to make things a lot easier, but we put the braziers in the ground. So, we built it like this. Now, what we did do is, most of myself, we put an Alpha 1 kind of memorial in the back. This is how it used to be when we first started doing the SkySaga videos. So, I've left this whole entire back room. We could have took it out and used it for more room and made things bigger, but what I wanted to do is I wanted just so you can come and just have a look and just remember where it all began, so to speak. Now it is slightly different because I changed it, I messed it up a bit, made it more of a storage room, put in some lighting, but the majority of the room is identically the same to when I first actually started on Alpha 4. On the island, this is how it's generated. The only things that really got put down was a little bit messed up flooring, we put in anvil and things like that. So that, I really like that, and you can still see up the top if you will get out, but that's obviously, that's blocked off, but I really do like it. So that's kind of what we built in that section. Now let's go up top. This might be a long episode, there's quite a lot to show off actually. So what we've done is we've changed it, so this is the only way out now on top of the island. You've got to come along this pathway, skip past the portal room, that's where we'll have parties down there. And it allows you to come up top on this Aztec world. Now we've changed a few things that you might have noticed already over there on the right, on the left side, sorry, I can't see my left and right. Well, the right side's different as well, as you can see, it's on the right. So, been quite busy trying to finish off the island. Now, a lot of this you've already seen on camera. So the whole Aztec world, the statue, is inspirational statue and things like that, they've all just kind of been tweaked and put in place, and things have been slightly raised. So we're going to show off some of the things which have changed. Now nothing's really changed on this side whatsoever. The only difference is we might change this off camera and probably tweet out a picture if we do change it. I think because it's pointless doing an episode just to change keystone. But what I have been doing, which I've just been doing, and Kosh hasn't seen this yet either because I've only just started doing it. Ready? Did you see it? Did you catch it? Let's do it again. Let's show it off. So, I've been working with my shapes. Now, I like doing shapes and different things. And I thought, I know it's Aztec, but Aztec had these kind of like weird statues. Obviously, they didn't float, but considering the islands are all floating on SkySaga, how could I kind of incorporate that with some kind of weird kind of, I don't know, like sci-fi looking kind of Aztec style? So this is the kind of pattern which I came up with moments ago. So we got the floating blocks. And I think it looks very, very tidy. We've got some things we're going to put in here anyways on this episode, which we're going to go and get in a second. Some of these. Some of these. So we've got some of these. Now we're going to have to make some more of these. Just want to see how they would look. Now we want 4 on each side. Do they look alright? So if you're coming along, you're restricted. Yeah, that looks alright to me. All different sizes, all different things. So what we've done is, they've got a lovely recipe in here and a lovely item called the fire pit. So what I've done is put the fire pit in, built a structure around it, and I've took out the corners and I've put in the wooden shutters, which is using some, I believe it's frost steel, to give the kind of rivet. So we've got them round. Then what I've done is I put one up on top as well using rust wood, I believe it was, with the iron, to kind of give it like a fire kind of effect, smoking up, so you can go up on top and you can have a look around. And I've done it identically on each side, so I got that kind of nice pattern. Then what I've done is I changed up the mailbox room. Now I thought, because we got the bridges, we could put the braziers underneath and get that kind of smoke, really misty kind of smoke coming back through. And I put a thatched roof on it and kind of made it a bit rustic looking at the same time. And obviously we got the shutters, because I love these shutters. They do really well when it comes to Aztec. So we put that in, and obviously we got the mailbox right there, so we can come and get our mail, get a mouth of smoke and be like, blah, 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 and come back out. So that's what I've changed there. Now I'm going to finish these off and see what it looks like on that side. Now if we spin round in a minute to the back, you'll see probably a glimpse of it if we go around this side. We were going to change this up, but now we've got some crates over here as well, which we're going to probably move around. But this is the old one which we boxed off, because that's the old entrance. I thought we might as well leave it there, because, well, it's pointless taking it all back out. It looks alright. It's not doing any harm. Let's leave it there. So, you can definitely see that from a distance, and that looks awesome at night. It really does. Can we see it? So you can slightly see it in the background there, sticking out. Now I need to put some sand up and things. But let's just quickly see if we can make, how many carve? We got 16, so let's get some more of them, because we only need 4 of these lovely, lovely stone fence corners. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we've just got enough for 4. That is perfectly measured out. Yes, it's good to be good. So, we finished off the pathway over here, and we finished off the fences, and this is what me and Kosh have been working on. Now, we started and rechanged the marketplace, which you saw in the time lapse. It was a long time lapse. It took us, I believe, about an hour to build and get kind of how we wanted it, because we had to plan it all out and take everything down and rebuild it up. So you only saw about 10 minutes of it because we compressed the footage quite a lot. But then I've came along and we've changed it. We've used some ink wood. We used the rust wood for the windows. We have corner pieces, crystal lamps, and that, I think that turned out fantastic looking. When it come along, nice bridge, and I just think it looks wonderful. Now we were going to dig these in, but the problem when we started doing it with the ink wood, the corner pieces with the ink wood, it didn't look too good, so we just left it and started about a bit. But I really do like how that's turned out as well. It looks really nice. So this is the new market area. So you can come and you can have a look out and you can watch the sun come up, and it's really nice just to come and just stare out in the open. Just remember, this is real life. This is what life is now. This is SkySaga. You don't need outside. You've got sunset. That's all you need. 6 weeks holidays, summer holidays. Pfft, we got a sun constantly on a loop. So, put a few details on around here. So we've got the nice little bridges going around, and this takes you into the marketplace. So this is how we build it. We've kind of got like an under, well, it's under canopy bazaar. That's what they call them, I believe it is. So we've got our little market stalls. Now I was inspired by the social hub market stalls. This one's slightly different because you can see behind them, but it really works. So I was inspired by the market stalls in the social hub and thought, how can I kind of change that? How can me and Kosh make that happen? So I kind of plotted out the size, and me and Kosh kind of randomized it together and built it together as you saw. So that's how it's turned out. It's turned out really well. I kind of like it. It's really cozy. You can come under here if you're getting too hot with the sun. You can come over here and just chill. You want to buy some pots if you want to totem. This guy has some scrolls. That's his receipt. We've got nice little braziers, gold braziers in the corner as well, just to kind of give it that little bit of bling bling. And this one, well, he's more of the cook. He's not really selling too much at the moment because he's a bit out of business. They're on strike, that's why they're not there. And you can come around, spin around, and if you want to go to the bar, you have this nice little bar where you can come and get your soup. Well, that's going to be home brew. He's going to make some smoothies. But he's popped broke recently and he had to go out of business as well, so he got closed down. So you can't really go there. But the only thing we're going to have to change here, we're going to have to get 2 inkworm blocks on each side of them, just to make them connect a bit better. I might run them along, don't know. I'll figure that one out. Let me know what you all think. But this is the bar. This is Castle Bar. That's what it's called. Hasn't really got much of a name, apart from the picture of the castle. It's Castle Bar. That's what it is. So, just making it up as we go. And we put the lovely patterns in the ground as well, just to make it feel a bit more spectacular and special. What I would like to do eventually when we've got banners is have kind of like a hall of monuments as well. Build that on an island. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then you can come inside. Last but not least, there is a lot to show off. Now, this was my masterpiece. Now, the mounted torches, the different torches which is underneath, can cause a bit of issues. Can cause a bit of issues. You've got your shadows on, things like that. I expect a bit of latency, but the nice thing is we could put a nice cold fire pit as well. So you can come and you can sit after spending your money at the market. Come to sit and chill, get a drink from the bar, and just kind of hang out. And just relax until nighttime comes, go to sleep, and go back out. So, that is the island. That is kind of us summarizing Alpha 4 and Alpha 4.5. It has been a lot of fun. I say I'm going to continue playing SkySaga because I am not finished playing it yet. But there's a lot more recipes which I can get. But in relation to building, and as far as the season goes, I think that is it. We might do a few, well, we might do a few episodes here and there. Might do some PvP and record some of that and put some of that stuff in. Because I know you kind of like seeing that. So yeah, so it has been fun. I do appreciate all the support. I love how that's turned out. I love how the new mail rooms turned out. It looks fantastic. That just looks awesome. It's kind of inspired us for the future building. The different patterns and things you can do with the different recipes you can find, which is awesome. Because the details are fantastic. So you could probably make that in real life. Well, not real life, but you could probably make a pattern like that. Out of all the parts you've got. So there you are. I'm stuck down here. I'm stuck down. So the only thing left, I believe, is we closed off. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we closed off the path. The sand's back in. So it would be nice if I could add more palm trees to the island. Get more vegetation going. That would be cool. But other than that, that is it. So I want to thank you all for another great season. So it has been fun. I know we've not done it like this before, but this might be a thing, kind of showing off everything that's been built during this season, kind of spending a little bit more in depth with it, going through each bit. Yeah, so let me know what you all think. So until then, stay safe, see you all later. Hopefully you get on SkySaga soon. If not, I'll see you all in Alpha 5. Till then, stay safe, goodbye, and see you for more gameplay, because we will be doing other things as well, so it's not just going to go cold and dead. But until then, goodbye!
Begins again.